Before I'm going to dive in kung ano talaga yung nangyari sa school activity, and before I'm going to proceed or continue about the life reset part 2 natin, I would like to mention again, thank you so much Luisa for gifting this 2 necklaces. Actually, sinusuot ko na siya for I guess 2 weeks already, and lahat ng mga friends ko nakaka-notice talaga sila sa necklace na ginagamit ko, and they really thought na it's just one necklace, but it's actually dalawa. Yung pinakita ko sa video clip natin kanina, dalawa siya. Tapos ginagawa ko siyang parang double necklace. So yeah, it's so cute. Ang pinili ko kasi itong parang sinag ng araw. This one, sinag ng araw. Like I feel like it's a symbolism sa Philippines. And then this one, heart. Yeah, it's so cute. I really love it. Very affordable siya, hypoallergenic, and hindi siya natatarnish. You can check out the link na nasa description if you want to see other mga bundles pa, kasi marami siyang bundles, and meron din siyang mga earrings. Very nice style ng mga jewel. Okay, so going back sa activity kanina na ginawa namin sa school, it's actually a privilege na na-invite ako to join the e-portfolio making. It was attended by volunteers and ambassadors. I really did enjoy creating a website portfolio as a student because it's actually an advantage if nakikita ni client or ng future employer mo kung ano yung mga previous mo na mga nagawa, like let's say certificate, meron kang mga portfolio na work na ginamit. I've been talking this one before sa channel natin. You can also check out a lot of how to create a portfolio as a social media manager or as a freelancer. We already have a playlist for that, this one, but I would say I'm gonna teach you how to create a real website that you can use as your portfolio as a freelancer, a social media marketer, maybe a digital marketer. And maybe you can also use that one or use that skill to create a website for your prospect clients. So I think that would be a great series to start with, since I'm also going to do that for myself. Why not do it with you, diba? I'm really looking forward to that. Pero gagawa muna ako ng flow para mas hindi kayo mahirapan sumunod sa tutorial natin. Okay, so with that being said, let's move forward na sa life reset part 2. If you haven't watched this video here before, this part here would make sense kung napanood nyo na to. Ang gagawin natin for this life reset, first, I'm going to identify what are the things that I needed to do in order for me to improve a specific aspect sa life ko. And then after that, now we determine now what to do. I'm gonna share my screen to you guys and how am I going to schedule it sa whole 3rd quarter. You can schedule it up until December, but for me, I would say sa 3rd quarter lang muna, so that I will have parang time to reassess myself again after this quarter. Even before, I always set schedules every quarter. I feel like it will give me more flexibility when it comes to goal setting and creating my schedule. So I want you to check out this wheel again. As you can see, we have that wheel. Merong 6 aspects dyan sa life na we have to make sure at least balance yung wheel natin. For my personal life, yung life ko talaga, the things that I need to do is sa faith, I want to build a habit for daily Bible reading and reflection. But it's not really consistent. Sometimes I just read the Bible and that's it because nagmamadali ako. But yeah, I would want to make sure na dapat may reflection time sa binabasa ko na reading. I would want to schedule that one maybe siguro sa gabi na. Kasi if I want a reflection time din, kailangan ko ng mataas na oras. And medyo late talaga ako nagigising every morning. So, I think for me, that is not ideal kung ilagay ko siya sa morning. So, evening would be the best. Also, that's maybe the best time to reflect kung ano yung nangyari sa araw ko. So, yeah, I think that's that. And I would also want to make sure na I will listen to I am affirmations every morning. Sometimes I will listen that one sa work ko while I'm working. I'm just playing my I am affirmations. Siguro kasi matagal ako nagigising kaya I don't have the luxury to do other things. Gusto ko na super fast lang ako. I don't want to listen to anything. I want to be focused kung ano yung dapat next kong gawin for this morning para mas madali ako. Kasi sometimes kung I'm in a hurry, marami talaga akong nakakalimutan. But I would really try my best na mag-listen ng I am affirmations right after talaga ako nagising. I think that would be more effective, should I say, compared to, you know, multitasking, listening to affirmations while working. Maybe it will work, but I don't know. I feel like it's not ideal to do that. So, yeah. For the learning aspect of life naman, for my school days, actually naka-enroll na ako, and for this next trimester, ang subjects ko, Tuesday and then Thursday. So, for Tuesday, yung entrepreneurship na subject, which I'm really excited about. Pero, ang hindi ko lang gusto is that online siya. You know, di ba nakashare na ako sa inyo, pag online siya, parang hindi talaga ako nakikinig. But, for this subject, I would say, feeling ko talaga kailangan ko makinig. Kasi, ang mahal-mahal niya. Compared sa other subjects ko, ito yung pinakamahal so far. Like, I have to pay 4,000 plus Australian dollar for that subject lang. And what I don't like is that online lang siya. Parang feeling ko na dapat face-to-face to. Ang mahal-mahal nito. Tapos online. You know what I mean? Thursday, lahat sila face-to-face. Yung isang subject ko is digital forensic. I feel like that's under cybersecurity. And the other one is for more on IT communication kind of thing. So, yeah, that's it. I'm pretty much excited about it. I want this trimester to be easy lang. Because yung last trimester ko, I feel like parang super heavy siya for me because 3 of it need ng hands-on talaga, 2 of it more on coding. I still haven't got my grade, but hopefully, pasado yung tita niya. Hopefully. Okay, so for business life naman, it involves career and business, personal business ko. So for career, I still have my admin work here. I'm so happy because they are giving me a lot of other tasks that is more on the IT creative side of thing, like doing graphics. You know guys, we love that. And other admin as well. Like gusto ko ng mga paiba-ibang tasks para hindi masyadong boring. And hopefully, as what I have said earlier na I'm gonna make my e-portfolio. So therefore, by the end of this year, hopefully matapos ko yung e-portfolio ko for the IT tech so that maka-start na tayong mag-apply sa IT tech side. For the business naman, our side hustle, hopefully I can make at least 1 to 2 hours per day just to check what I need to do for the freelance business and for the agency. For the creative side of life naman, it includes health and relaxation. I'm super happy to share with you guys na I'm starting to get back to my workout routine and hopefully mag-workout ako tonight, but I'm not sure because my legs and butt are still so sore. I think I'm going to schedule that siguro Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. Let's just see, that's 4 times a week. I'm not sure if I can really commit to that, but I'm gonna put that as my schedule. For fun and recreation, lately I have not been visiting new places, but it's okay. Let's do that. Let's do an activity maybe every Saturday or Sunday. And then for the relaxation part, siguro I will schedule that one Sunday, after Mass, and maybe after attending church, I can go to places that I haven't visited yet. Let's see what we can do every weekend. Gusto ko may activity every weekend, so yeah. For social life naman, I don't want to schedule anything for this actually. Now, kidding aside, I'm not really sure kasi kung ano yung mga social networking event. I haven't checked anything yet. But yeah, siguro I will not be hard on myself when it comes to this. Siguro once every quarter. Joke! I feel like siguro, let's see, once every month. I think okay na yung mga joining networking events, like business events. I want business events. Maybe I'm gonna look forward more into entrepreneurship events, stock market here in Australia. What do you think, guys? Stock market here in Australia, and more on IT networking. And gusto ko sana for free lang. I'm not sure if they are for free. Let's see. The last but not the least is the relationship aspect of life. So this one, siguro I'm gonna schedule a time of the day or siguro every night na lang. At least 1 hour. I'm gonna respond to mga messages. I really tend to forget mag-respond ng mga messages or chats. Especially for my social media and text. And even siguro kahit sa mom ko, nakakalimutan ko mag-respond sa mom ko. And then nawo-worry siya kasi hindi ako nagre-respond. So I think I'm gonna prioritize responding to my family and friends, and to all of you guys, to all of my friends out there, like virtual friends. And I'm planning to get more active sa group natin as well, sa private group and yung public group. And what else pa ba? I think that's that. Hopefully talaga maki-cooperate si introvert Suy para ma-fulfill natin yung mga goals natin for this quarter. I feel like it's more on being extrovert, getting myself out there kind of thing yung goal natin for this quarters. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen now so that you can see how I schedule things. So you can also check out this video here. This is a tutorial on how you can customize your calendar if you are a freelancer and you are handling a lot of clients na different yung time zones para mas makita nyo kung ano yung time zone ng client nyo. But for this video, I'm going to use the time zone sa Brisbane. Okay, so you are currently seeing my screen right now, and this is my calendar sa Google ko. So if you don't know how to do that, you can just go sign in to your Gmail account and click the 3 dots here, and you can see the calendar icon. So you can click that one, and then ito yung lalabas sa screen nyo. For this one, naka monthly view ako. So maybe hindi ganito yung format na nakikita nyo. Maybe because naka-day kayo, or maybe naka-week, or maybe naka-year, or maybe 3 days. I want you to go here sa monthly para mas madali nating ma-schedule yung schedules natin for the 3 months. Okay? Actually, dinilit ko na yung mga previous ko na nilagay ko as a schedule because I want clean slate calendar para hindi din kayo ma-confuse sa ilalagay natin. So now, what I'm going to do is to first schedule my personal life, the Bible reading, and the I am affirmation. So what I would do is that I'm just gonna click this one here, and then event, I would say daily Bible reading and reflection. After that, I can click more options para mas malaki yung screen natin. And then, gusto ko sa gabi ito siya gawin kasi nga, as what I have said, when it comes to reflection, I need more time. Ilagay na lang natin na 10 p.m. So, I think siguro mga around 30 minutes, 5 minutes of reading, and the rest is reflection. I'm just very flexible with it, pero yan yung ilagay natin. And then this one, make sure na ilagay niya na daily. Okay? Let's save that. So ito yung mangyayari. And now, I want to create again for my I am affirmations. Again, I want this na mangyari siya. I am affirmations. So gusto ko siya na mangyari every morning, right when I wake up. So usually, nagigising ako mga 7 na. But again, the reason why we are trying to schedule it para mas maging efficient tayo sa time, diba? So let's say 6 a.m. to 7. This is the time that I need to prepare para hindi ako malate sa work ko. Especially sa work ko, I'm always late. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, let's do that. While I'm preparing, I'm going to listen to I am affirmations. And let's make it daily again, okay? So that's that. The next one that I would schedule is that yung school ko. So I have event, class day. Ito sa entrepreneurship. So that's every Tuesday. And that's 9 a.m. here, 9 a.m. to 12. So that's weekly on Tuesday. So, gusto ko na iba yung color. So, I would say, basta class. Yeah, blue ang kaplan eh. So, ito na lang na kind of color. And that one, click save. So, nadagdag na siya sa atin dito. I want to make another for my class day. It's IT subjects. Class day. Ito, dalawang IT subject siya. So, 1 p.m. to 8:15. Walang 8:15. So, ito na lang. And then, i-repeat natin siya weekly. No, it's not Tuesday. It's actually... Ano mag-start ang class? I don't even know when mag-start. So, let's just say 18. And then, here, weekly Thursday. Yep. And then, change natin yung color. Ito yung color nilagay ko for school. Yep, that's that. Let's change this class and truck. Kasi naka-holiday pa ako ngayon. So, let's start it by 16. At that one. The next is yung business. Hopefully, I can do business stuff. Hopefully, every Wednesday would be my business kind of thing. So, I will just put biz. This is for my freelancing and agency. So, this one, I'm gonna put every Wednesday. So, tomorrow, that's my work day for this one. And then, next, meron din ako. But let's just put it here na lang. Okay? Wednesday. Actually, iba yung schedule ko these 2 weeks kasi naka-holiday ako. So, for the biz, I want this color, green. And I just want it to be something like this. And repeat weekly. Yep, that's that. I'm also going to schedule my workout. So for my workout, I would say Monday, pwedeng Wednesday, pwedeng Friday, and maybe Saturday. So, ilagay ko na lang workout. More options. Custom. Lagay natin custom. So this is Monday, Wednesday. I feel like you can also do Tuesday. But ito lang yung gawin natin. This is already a stretch for me actually. Like, I'm not sure if I can do 4 times a week, no? Pero ilagay natin, this is the very ideal kind of schedule. And let's just adjust it kung ano yung kaya natin talaga. So, that's that. Ends after, ilagay natin dito. That one. And then, so yeah, let's see. Done. Weekly. Yeah, I guess this time is the ideal time, but we can put it maybe this para mas ideal talaga siya. And for workout, I would say tangerine. That's that. Sunday Mass. Gusto ko sana Sunday Mass, mga around 10 a.m. Sunday Mass. Gusto ko sana kasi morning para afternoon, I can go wherever I want. So, this is Sunday. So, repeat weekly Sunday. So, first Sunday, I want this one to be banana. So cute. Every Sunday, that's that. And then, Sunday, hindi pa ako makaschedule ng networking events kasi hindi pa ako nakapag-research ng mga networking events sa sasalihan ko. Respond. Natatawa talaga ako na I have to schedule pa this one. So, gawin natin. Sige, this one is 9. Yan. Ito, lagay natin flamingo. So, this one is daily as well. Next is, grocery time. Groceries. Every Saturday, grocery. I'm not sure what time every Saturday, but let's just say whole day. Kasi hindi ko alam kung anong time. And then that, and then fun and recreation as well. I think I really need to schedule this. And then, gusto ko siya Sunday or Saturday. So, ilagay na lang natin customize because I'm not really sure kung saan siya dapat malagay or ano yung very on point na ano. So, I would say 30, fun and recreation. I would say whole day kasi hindi ko nga siya alam kung saan siya mapupunta na time. This one, I'm also gonna use eto para hindi ko pa siya nakagamit ng kulay. Okay, that's that. I also wanted to schedule yung mga bayarin, especially. Ito talaga yung always na binabayaran ko monthly. Every month, I need to pay Globe postpaid for my mom and I. Wi-Fi sa Philippines. Yeah. That's repeat monthly. No. Kasi first on Monday yung nalagay. Custom. I want custom. Monthly on day 1. Yeah, this one. And then, here. Yeah, I think that's that. That's okay. And basta mga bayarin, gusto ko na mga, ano siya, red para, you know, making sure. And then, guall day talaga siya para hindi makalimutan. Yep, that's that.
and as well as 𝗲𝗁. More options. Gusto ko siya all day. Gusto ko siya every 15th of the month. Yeah, on day 15, I will just put it will never end because always talaga, supposedly, ako magpasahod ng ganyan. That's that. And again, I'm gonna put this one as red. I'm also gonna copy this na lang, duplicate. This one naman is for 31. Yeah, lagay na lang kaya natin tong ano. Kasi sometimes walang 31 is. So, that's that. And then here. Kailangan kong magbayad ng CC every 20. Guys, kina-credit card ko yung tuition fee kasi ang mahal. This one, every 20th. Lagay kong all day para naka-block talaga siya. And then, I will make sure that this one, repeat, yes. Repeat ko siya monthly. This one. Hopefully, it will end. Hopefully, it will end. It will end. Yeah, this one, I guess. Okay, so that's that. Ano pa ba yung need natin i-ano? So, ang madagdag ko lang siguro dito is yung sa social life, yung mga networking events na gusto kong salihan. Yeah, I think ganito talaga yung parang calendar ko for the whole month. Tignan natin siya per week. So, every week, it's not that busy. Yung work days ko, guys, hindi ko na siya i-schedule kasi even i-schedule ko siya or hindi ko siya i-schedule, like, mangyayari talaga siya. Kahit hindi ko siya i-schedule, dapat talaga siyang mangyari. Ito kasi yung mga schedule ko na gusto kong i-schedule sa calendar. These are the things na parang naging for nego lang siya, na supposedly hindi siya for nego. I mean, parang okay lang na hindi siya magawa, pero need talaga siya magawa ba yan? Tapos hindi ko siya pina-prioritize. So I would say, I need to schedule this to make sure na balance yung wheel natin. So, most of here, kung hindi siya nakaano, is work day ako niyan. Nasa work ako. So, that's that. And hope you guys do this as well para lahat tayo i-try natin to keep up life.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope if you are also doing a life reset, after this video, I want you to ponder what are the things that you can do in order for you to improve the aspects that you need to improve sa life nyo. And then, I would highly recommend that you also schedule it sa calendar nyo. If you will schedule it, there's a big possibility na gagawin mo talaga siya kasi naka-schedule siya. You know what I mean? So, yeah, sa next video natin, it's more on taking actions na sa ginawa natin na schedule. If you want to check out ng mga jewels, so you can check out the link below again. Thank you so much for gifting that to me. I hope we will have another collaboration again. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and follow us on my social media accounts, BossedUp PH for my Facebook page and Instagram BossedUp PH and @𝗲𝗁𝗏. So yeah, hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!